So I just want to do. This time, no Britney Spears. So you're gonna take the good breath down low. Remember everything? You know it all. You're an expert by now. So big yawny breath, okay? This time, open your mouth, okay? No tension up here, no tension, okay? It can be loose right here. Not weirdo. No, it's okay. Just make sure you release down low. Yawn.
Was that me?
No, that was me.
Oh.
This time, no in between, okay? So connect the breath. Smush your jaw around while you're singing. Don't use this, use this. Much better. This down here, way more relaxed, okay? Because you could just talk this, okay? It's too easy. It's so easy, so you don't need to push it out, okay? And it's going to be more quiet. Relax. Don't push.
It's so weird, it's so low.
I know, you don't, that's why you don't need to push. So just use this down here and just, much better, much better. So if you just relax down there, it's going to come out much easier because if your larynx goes up, it makes a higher sound, okay? So if it's relaxed, it's going to be down, nice and loose, relaxed, and then that sound's going to come out way easier. Okay, so let's do
Oh my gosh, that's so gross.
breath all the way through. It's okay. Don't listen to yourself. Let me be your ears. Throw it away.
No.
No Britney Spears. So almost think an H right before. Just think an H. Don't actually do it. Breath all the way through. Breath all the way through. So even though you're coming back down, your body, because you're a soprano, your body thinks it's easier, so it's not going to use the breath all the way through. But while the sound is going up, down, your breath is going to go. Okay, ready? Go ahead. I don't want to do it. Open your mouth. Ooh. Release down low. Make sure you take the time in between each one, okay?
I just I don't stop to breathe.
I know.
Like a problem.
I do that too still in my own lessons. It's just you have to think whenever the sound stops, there's supposed to be something that I need to do.
I gotta breathe.
Right? I mean, I tell all my students this, and it sounds kind of ridiculous, but if you don't breathe, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Right? So let's just remember, if you don't breathe, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
If you remember that, it might actually make you giggle a little, and then you get a good giggly breath. So it's a good thing all the way around. All right. So the good release down low, and the yawny breath up high.
can
Drop
feel
your jaw.
it too.
Drop your jaw. Don't move your jaw at all.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. All right, so let me bring you down so that you're not stuck up in the stratosphere.
That was so high.
I know. It was very high. It was good. See how high you can go when it's really healthy?
Yeah.
When you're using that, you can go much higher, and it's so much easier, right? You feel like you can go all the way up to like infinity.
Yeah.
Right? Let's do just easy. Nope. No Britney Spears. Bring it up. Go ahead. Stop. Release down low. Take a yawny breath. It's okay. Keep going. Don't push. Easy. The only way that you can get that is what? If you relax, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm all tense and I'm like, I'm not going to get down there, right? Yeah, exactly. So you realize, okay, if I'm tense, what's happening? My throat is closing up, right? And my soft palate is dropped. So nothing's going to help you from using this right here. This just kind of happens on its own through using the belly. Okay? All right, awesome. Let's sing. I just want you to sing through the whole song. Don't stop no matter what. I'm going to sit over there,
Alright.
and you're going to sing it to me like you're in your audition.
Okay.
Okay? And even though they know you, you always walk into an audition and you introduce yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so, hi, I'm Sami Monroe.
Alright.
I'm going to be singing Lullaby at Broadway from
42nd Street.
Okay? And don't go from 42nd Street, because I don't want you to hurt your voice right before you're going to sing. So from 42nd Street. So
From
say it.
42nd Street.
Yeah, so say it as though you're actually already singing. Lots of breath. You know, I normally talk down here, right? And I talk to you and I'm like, wah, 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 wah. Very bad for your throat. So I'm going to talk more like a singer, right?
I'm going to talk like a singer.
Exactly.
42nd
Use lots of
Street.
support. Okay, lots of support from down low.
You sound so weird.
I know. A lot of my voice teachers talk like that.
Hi, I'm Sam Monroe. I'm going to sing Lullaby at Broadway from 42nd Street. 42nd.
42nd Street.
42nd Street.
It actually makes you sound more confident too, and more excited.
42nd Street.
You know? Okay, so I'm gonna go over here. You're gonna sing the whole thing a cappella, as though you're actually in the audition. So first, I want you to go to the door and walk in confidently, no unsure look on your face, okay? And okay.
Hi, I'm Sam Monroe, and I'm going to sing Lullaby at Broadway from 42nd Street.
All right, we'll work on it.
Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway, the hip hooray and ballyhoo, the lullaby of Broadway, the rumble of the subway train, the rattle of the taxis, the daffodils who entertain, and Angelos and Maxie's when a Broadway baby says goodnight. It's early in the morning. Manhattan babies don't sleep tight until the dawn. Good night, baby.
Beautiful.
Good night, milkman's on his way. Sleep tight, baby. Sleep tight. Let's call it a day. Listen to
I really like want to work on a lot today is keeping a character.
Yeah.
And sort of developing it a little bit, but also keeping the healthy singing with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so just because we're developing this now more into like an acting piece doesn't mean that the healthy singing goes out the window.
Mm-hmm.
So I really love how you're singing through the end of each phrase. It's beautiful and it's really, really healthy. It's nice.
Awesome.
The only thing, and I'm doing it right now. Come on along and listen to. I want, instead of come on along and listen to.
Yeah.
It's very hard on your vocal cords.
And come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway, the hip hooray and ballyhoo.
And you did it there too.
Oh,
Okay.
I did?
Yep. The hip hooray and the ballyhoo, the lullaby of Broadway, the rumble-lava, the rumble-la, 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 rumble-la,
The rumble-la subway train.
right? Instead of the rumble of a subway train.
Yeah.
The daffodils who
Entertain.
entertain.
The daffodils who entertain.
I want you to go home and sing who enter, who enter, who enter, who enter, like 50
Who
times.
enter, who enter, who enter, who enter.
Okay? And the whole time, good breath support. Who enter, who enter, who enter, who enter, who enter, who enter. Right? I know it sounds ridiculous, but it'll get it in your ear,
Yeah.
and then you won't do the who entertain.
Yeah.
Ugh, we don't want to do that.
Daffodils who entertain.
Right. It sounds so much more beautiful, and your sound is more broad that way.
Yeah.
Instead of closing it up right there. Okay. Eddie Angelo's and Maxie's.
Angelo's and Maxie's.
Eddie Angelo's and Maxie's.
Angelo's and Maxie's.
I want it to be like super New York. This is the one time where we can sort of like.
The daffodils who entertain at Angelo's and Maxie's.
Exactly. And even though you're making it sort of nasal for the sake of the character there, I still want you to take good breaths because as long as it's supported, it's not going to hurt you to be a tiny bit nasal. And I know that you're old enough and experienced enough so that the whole song isn't going to end up in your nose if you
Yeah.
sing it just at that one point. Okay? So that's the only reason why I'm letting you do it like that, because I know that you can handle it and go back to normal, healthy Sammy.
I think I'll just sing the whole song just like that. Come
Please don't.
Yeah, listen to.
That would be really bad.
I think they love it.
When a Broadway baby says goodnight. I want the T's to be kind of rhythmic. So when a Broadway baby says goodnight, it's early in the morning. And that way, it's kind of a cool little vocal trick as well because
It like bounces off.
exactly, your breath bounces right off that T.
When a Broadway baby says goodnight, it's early in the morning.
Right, and because you're singing that night, it also bounces off back into the good yawny breath. So that's even cooler, right? Like I think it sounds so nerdy, but it's wicked cool that just that one little whoop can help you in such a big way.
Music nerd.
I know, it's me. It's early in the morning, morning. Yeah. And I don't want you to like slap it together or anything too hard, but just a little. Make sure it's voiced, okay? Manhattan babies don't sleep tight. Normally, if we were singing like opera, I would not let you do Manhattan,
Manhattan.
because